Well, hello there. It's been a while. How's everyone doing? No face cam, unfortunately. That will be back. Just in a temporary setup at the moment. I've got a new Sabrina deck, but it's a lot of fun. So I just wanted to share it with you guys, really. Deck list down below, like always. I'll just get straight into it, and I'll just build it like super quick. If you want to skip ahead, there'll be a timestamp to gameplay, and you can just look at the list. But I'll just talk through all the cards. We've got Reinforcement, Marching Orders. There are 2 Tactics cards because we're playing John Talis. I mean, it would make more sense if I started with bronzes, right? Let's start with bronzes. I've got the full Temerian package, so it kind of picks itself. So 2 Reaver Scouts, 3 Frosts, 3 Commandos, 3 Adepts, and 3 Temerian Infantrymen. And you could actually stop there with your bronze cards. However, I've also got 2 Battering Rams. You could try 3. I do think you could try 1. I think 2 rather is kind of a nice little balance. Like I say, you've got 2 Tactics cards, Marching Orders, Reinforcement. That just helps the consistency of our bronze package and gets loads of thinning out, which allows us to use a card very close to my heart. You can't see what I'm doing now, but I'm shaking my controller frantically. Vess. I'll talk more about her as we go on, but she's actually super effective in this. Now I've got Dijkstra. You can also use Dandelion Poet instead of Dijkstra. I think Dijkstra is a bit better at the moment. John the Talis I touched on earlier. Who have I forgotten here? Someone's not going to be happy that I've forgotten about him. Oh, Vernon Roach, of course. The man himself. And yeah, we've just, like I say, we've got Geralt Ard. I didn't say, but Geralt Ard in any Sabrina deck is going to be your win condition. 30 cards. That is one too many. It's only... this guy snuck in. Cool. Sabrina is Peng. It's actually really fun. I'm like top 1,000, something like that. So we're playing against some decent players. It is early on in the season still. I just tried playing a bloody Baron deck. I called the deck a bloody fail, and it was terrible. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the game right now. They made the patch the other day.
Specimen.
Northern Realms is back, man. I hate Henselt, so I'm just so happy I can play Radovid and Foltest. Okay, obviously the mulligan is super important because you can get screwed. First things first, you've got 4 Blue Stripes Commandos in the deck because of Vernon Roach, so kick always blacklist Commanders first, unless you've already got 4, which does happen sometimes. Again, next blacklist is going to be our Frost, right? And of course the Temerian Infantryman. Now actually, just worth noting, even if I didn't draw this Temerian Infantryman here, I would have mulliganed this one away. They're kind of the one problem card you have with Vess, where you can put one away and then draw into another one, and that can be really frustrating, so just get rid of that. Now, what is so great about Vess is, with this kind of a deck, obviously with Sabrina you want a super long round 3, that's our win condition, right? People don't expect that, but also, normally you just wouldn't be able to pass in this situation because we've got so many like thinning cards, right? However, Vess kind of allows us, if we lose the coin flip in a situation like this, I feel like I can beat this mulligan in a long round, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and pass. This can be really risky against certain matchups, like if you play against other decks like Neckers, I would not draw a pass against monsters at all because of Sabbath. But I think a pass here is kind of safe.
Taste of your own medicine.
He's going to fancy himself in the long round. Obviously, the fact that I pass kind of should say to him, oh, maybe I play this this next round and see what he's packing. But we've got Weather, we've got Sabrina, and all our cards are pretty high value anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that pass there. 2 Frosts, don't panic, we've got Vess. A Commando, don't panic. Everything is going to be okay. The key thing you have to realise with this deck though is your timing of when you use Vess is crucial. I am actually just going to put this Commando down.
To the enemy!
Just, you know, help our hand out a bit. I could have gone for a Battering Ram, been a bit more greedy. I'm just going to play safe, right? This Commander could have come onto the board for us at 6 points, so we have potentially thrown away 6 points. However, I think it's the way to go. Now, bit of a dilemma, which one do I kick? The Blighting Frost or the Temerian Infantryman? You might think the Blighting Frost makes more sense to kick, because there's 2 in my deck as opposed to just one of these. However, these Temerian Infantrymen are what will screw you over with your Vess, so get out of here. This is fine. We've got 2 bricks in our hands, and Vess allows us to swap 2 cards. So we're straight away into a super long round 3 with Sabrina in hand. It's a win. I don't care what deck this guy is using, we do not lose this game. I'm so confident this is a free win. And this is why it's really nice on the... I mean, I'm cursing it, right? Keep watching the video. Don't go anywhere. It should still be entertaining, but I'm just confident. I back the deck. You get me? So...
No mercy!
What you might notice I'm doing is just trying to get out as much of my thinning as I can. So then, once I vest, all my bronze cards, pretty much, apart from my battering ram, should be out of my deck at that point. That is the game plan anyway. So... John the Tireless into marching orders here to get a Reaver Scout. Into this boy.
Elves must die!
And now that is, of course, normally you would be pooing out commanders for some time to come, but we've got one in our graveyard and one in our hand here. And what's great is he's actually played down Ida. That is huge for us because we've got all sorts of frost we can hit him with. And now these are out, I do still have Adepts and Frost that I could potentially draw into. But it's not a big worry for me. Drawing into Frosts is absolutely fine, right? Whereas, yeah. Essentially, what Vess does is she swaps as opposed to mulligans now. Which is why she sees so much less play. So you can just draw like the same type of card that you just swapped. Dijkstra and a battering ram. So no Adepts. That is pretty peak. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna put File in the back row because that's looking pretty chunky. We get Adepts. Cool. Cool. So Thala is a nice synergy with Sabrina, of course, because you can just kind of make him like a 0-point play. And let's just get this weather ticking in this front row.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us.
You might be thinking, why have I gone for the front row as opposed to this row, which is like got more units on? The reason is this is going to encourage him to play cards in these two rows here, and my Ard can punish that. Right? That's the plan anyway. Deathmold Thunder could make a decent amount of sense here as well. I'm just going to go for this. So, bang! Look at this. Obviously, could have got screwed over a little bit there, but we're fine. And look at that. Almost like it's perfect. Igni would screw me over right now. His weather clear's gone. He might be able to draw into one through... Oh no, he's already used Isengrim Outlaw as well. Maybe if he's got Hattori in his deck, he could do it. But I'm not worried. So now it's just thinking about how many things I can kind of just get rid of, right? We don't want things like this just lurking around. So yeah, let's just start with these battering rams, just getting rid of some of these lower strength units here. But I mean, it's a free win, right? All this weather. Even if this weather wasn't here, I still think we won. If we had like one bit of weather. But the fact he played his Ida so early just allowed us to go full in on the weather. What I would recommend most of the time is just playing really slow with your weather. Like do one, just try and like force out the clear, so then you can punish that. I don't really know what my next play is here, honestly. I'm going to keep my battering ram to destroy Sabrina, because that just means I can add like the biggest 3 units up to this row. I get like one extra bit of movement essentially. I guess I just go for like a Deathmold Thunder here, to be fair.
Your will be done, sire.
Yeah, we'll just take a 1-point L. He's going to be like, why has he done that? We're looking pretty strong, I would say. Guess it's time for Radovid. I'll just put him next to here as well. Opens up a little pocket. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, does it? Does not really matter too much. In fact, my Sabrina could probably just set herself off at this rate as well, which is pretty nice. Obviously, there's no low strength units actually knocking around at the moment. I'm just going to hit him with the Yard here. Hit the biggest 3 units I can into this back row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he plays in the back row, I lose, as I can't fit my Sabrina. So I've actually messed up pretty badly there, right? But hopefully he doesn't play in the back row. Right? Right. Cool. Just that would have been pretty peak. I mean,
I am ready.
what you might notice is I've not actually got any low strength units in this back row, which really does suck. I can hit Yeaaaaaaaaa down to like a 4. So I've not played it great. Obviously, I'm super confident. I just wanted to kind of speed through this, and my plays weren't optimised. Like, we could have got him down to all of this back row to 1 point easily here, but we'll take it still. Obviously, that Mandrake going just before Sabrina was pretty damn important as well. That Mandrake would have screwed us. And there's nothing he can glaze that is going to interrupt our Sabrina or anything like that. Oh, isn't there? Imagine if it does.
I've a weakness for horned wenches.
So, we're just going to hit Yeaaaaaaaaa down to 4 strength there. Sabrina dies through the weather, and that whole back row gets murked. It was actually surprisingly close. But that's, what, 27 points I just wasted by having them at 4 as opposed to 1. Wow, that was pretty close. But you can see I was super confident. Yeah, hopefully you did enjoy that little showcase of the deck. Check my Twitch out if you want to see more. I've not got a face cam for like the next week, and I feel like it's kind of boring without a cam. But yeah, you know, if you've not already checked my Twitch out, it'll be down below. Like I say, the deck guide, or just the deck list rather, is in the description. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks always for the comments. I get loads of comments asking where I go. I'm super busy at the moment. It's almost the summer when I'm going to be streaming like all the time. Leading up to homecoming, I'm going to be your man for Gwent. Like, if you're interested in Gwent tournaments as well, we're going to try and get some of them going. And there is going to be a free-to-play series I'm doing with a twist, and that twist is I'm going to start a brand new Gwent account. We're going to try and get to Grandmaster and hopefully the Pro Ladder. However, we are not allowed to buy cards. All we can do is open kegs. Should be pretty fun, right? That's the plan. So kegs only. I did do something quite similar once with like a Gauntro Dim, and it was a lot of fun. But that is the plan. Kegs only, Road to Glory. Going to be on the YouTube channel, so, you know, subscribe if you haven't, whatever. But yeah, safe boys. Thanks for watching. See you sometime soon, yeah? Hopefully. Hopefully. Nice one, boys and girls. Bye. Oh, stream. I was just doing a little YouTube video. What's up, stream? I didn't think anyone was here, to be honest.